channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this look using all the products from Forever 52, and this is not a sponsored video as I purchased all these products myself. Now without any further ado, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel before we jump into the video, and now let's get started. I was unable to get my hands on the Forever 52 eyebrow products, so to fill my brows I'm going to use this palette. This is a 10 color matte eyeshadow palette in the shade NEP002, and I'm going to go in with this shade to start filling my brows. Now as you can see, I'm using this palette for the first time, so I'm going to take a very less amount of it, tap off the excess, and then start filling my brows because I don't know what color would be perfect for my brows. So I think that color was a little light for my brows, so I'm going to go in with this darker shade from the palette, and with the brush side I'm going to just fill in very lightly the hair, the sparse areas around my hair. Now for the beginning of my brows, I am going to take this light color and mix it a little with the darker one and just give it some vertical strokes, more like hair-like strokes, and just give it a very natural look. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the black shade, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to fill in the tail of my brows because I just like them a little darker towards the end. Unlike the other days, I'm going to do my face first and then move on to my eyes. I did not end up purchasing a primer, so I'm just going to continue doing my face. To correct my under eyes and other pigmentations on my face, I'm going to use a concealer today instead of a corrector because again, I did not purchase any corrector. Now, I got two concealers. One is a lighter shade and the other is a little bit darker. So I'm going to use the darker shade for my under eyes, and this is the COV003. I'm going to apply a little bit under my eyes or wherever pigmentation I have, and I'm going to go a little bit on my veins around my chin and my lip area. This will just cancel out the darkness and other spots that I have on my face. Now this is a tip to remember that if you do not have a corrector, you can definitely use a darker concealer. Then I'm going to take a brush and then just press the concealer into my skin so that it gets absorbed and it literally sits on my skin. And I'm going in light flickering motions so that I do not end up removing the product, and I'm mostly focusing under my eyes in tapping motions. Now do you see how much difference it makes? Now I'm going to use my foundation, and for that I'm using the Ultra Definition Liquid Foundation in shade number 007. And this is the first time I'm using it, so I'm quite excited to use it because I've heard so much about it. And I'm taking about 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to take, actually I'm going to apply it with my finger all over my face first, and I'm going to apply dots, and then I will blend it out with a damp beauty blender. So I purchased this online and I was not very sure of the shade, and nor does the website show a good comparison or a good swatch image, so it makes it easier for us to purchase. However, I'm pretty happy with the shade I chose and it matches my complexion. For your reference, I'm an NC35 in MAC and I am a 02 Very Vanilla from Nykaa. And if you want to purchase these foundations, I'm going to list down all the products in the bottom bar along with the shades that I have purchased. And now moving on to the concealer, I'm using the lighter concealer, which is the COV004 under my eyes. Okay, so this shade looks a little brighter for my under eyes, but I'm still gonna go with it. I might also just mix it with the other concealer, so let's just see how it is. So I'm going to take the pointed side and just blend it out into my under eyes. So I think the 004 is a little bright for my under eyes and it's not covering my dark circles, so I'm going to go with the 003 and apply it again under my eyes. There, now I think I'm looking much better. So now moving on to our Forever 52 Wet n Dry Compact Powder in the shade Warm Ivory. I'm gonna set my face. I'm gonna start with my under eyes and then just set my entire face. Now to contour my face, I'm going to go in with the Forever 52 Lina Bhushan palette, and this is from the Peach Story, and I'm going to take the contour shade and with an angular brush, I'm going to apply it in the hollows of my cheek. I'm going to apply a little bit in my jawline, and I will also apply a little bit in the temples of my forehead. So it's an extremely pigmented palette, guys. As you can see that this side has given me so much warmth, and I love the fact that the brown color is just making me look so naturally chiseled, and you know, it's not making me look fake. So I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then we will move on to the blush. For the blush, of course, we're going to go with the same palette, and with this peach color from the palette, I'm going to apply it in the apples of my cheek. And I love the color payoff. It is definitely pigmented. I have to agree that it's beautiful, guys. And for highlighter, I'm going to use the Twinkle Star highlighter in shade number TSH 006, and this is a beautiful golden highlighter which I think will look beautiful and gorgeous on Indian skin. So I'm going to apply it on the highest points of my face, and then we will move on to our eyes. So it's not very pigmented on application, but when you apply it with your fingers, I feel it's a little more pigmented. And maybe you can apply your highlighter on your nose and on your chin with your fingers, but maybe not on the highest points of your cheeks. So yeah, not very sure. Now for my eyes, I'm taking this palette, and with this shade and a fluffy brush, this one is from Zoeva 228. I'm going to apply it above my crease, just as a transition color. And then I'm going to blend it out in circular and windshield wiper motions. Now with this color from the palette, this is a lighter brown color, more like a milk chocolate brown color. I'm going to apply it on my crease. And then I'm going to take it all the way to the inside of my crease and just blend it out in circular and windshield wiper motions wherever I feel the need is. So I'm thinking I'll do a halo effect, and for that I'm going to take this dark brown shade from the palette and mix it a little bit with this maroon color, and tapping off the excess, I'm going to just intensify and deepen my crease. Now I'm just intensifying my crease by adding the maroon shade, and I'm just blending it out in windshield wiper motions, just in back and forth direction and in circular motions. I'm using the same brush, and whatever product is left on my brush, I'm going to first apply it in the lower lash line, and then I will take a little bit more product, which is the maroon eyeshadow, and deepen my lower lash line. Now to create a halo effect, I'm just taking a flat brush and the brighter concealer. I'm just going to apply it in the centers of my lid, all the way from the crease to my lash line. Now this concealer also does not dry out very quickly, which I really like. So you can take your time in blending and its application. Now I'm going to go in with another flat shader brush, and with this maroon shade from the palette, this is the Magnificent eyeshadow palette which I got for free, guys. Yes, I got it for free. So you guys must go on and buy some goodies for yourself. So I'm going to take this maroon shade and I'm going to apply it on the concealer, and only on the concealer. So first I'm going to press it to set the concealer. Whatever concealer is wet, this eyeshadow will just dry it down, and then I'm going to just swipe it so that to get the maximum pigmentation out of this color. Now I'm taking a small pencil-like brush, and then with this shade from the palette, which is the brown, light brown shade and the maroon shade, I'm tapping off the excess and I'm just going to blend the harsh edges that we have from the maroon shimmer shade. And you just don't have to work too hard on its blending, guys. They just blend and just make it so easy to blend any colors. And honestly, that's it. That's the amount of blending I had to do. Now I'm going back to the Magnificent palette, and with this shade right next to it, I'm going to take a very generous amount of it and apply it right in the centers of the previous shade we applied. And the way I'm applying it is I'm pressing it and then swiping it to get the maximum pigmentation out of this color as well. I'm going a little above the matte shades, and then I will just blend it out with the pencil-like brush that we used previously to blend our shades. Now from the matte palette, and with this black shade from the palette, tapping off the excess, I'm going to apply a little bit under my lower lash line. I'm also going to connect it to the upper eyeshadow that we made. Now for the inner corners, I'm taking a small flat shader brush, which is more like a smudge brush, and with this orange shade, which is really screaming out my name, I'm going to just take it generously and apply it in the inner corners of my eye. Guys, honestly, I would never buy this palette, but I'm so happy I got this for free. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but today I did not apply any loose powder under my eyes, which I always do before I do my eye makeup. I mean, if I've done my base makeup, then I always apply loose powder under my eyes. But I'm so blown away with the fact that the pigmentation of these eyeshadows are insane, yet they do not have any fallout. And I'm literally like in shock that I don't need to apply a loose powder or dust off any powder or any fallout from the eyeshadows under my eyes. Now I'm taking the same flat shader brush, and I've cleaned it up on a tissue to remove whatever product was there from the previous shade we applied, and I'm going in with the Lina Bhushan highlighter palette, and this is the highlight shade, and I'm going to apply it under the highest points of my brows. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and I'm going to apply mascara. Today's choice of mascara is obviously from Forever 52, and this is the extra large lash volume mascara, and I'm going to apply it generously on top and my bottom lashes. So I've applied 2 coats of mascara on my top lashes and of course a single coat on my lower lashes. I love the wand because it just applies so easily in my lower lashes. And to finish off my look, I'm going to apply a liquid lipstick from, of course, Forever 52, and this is in SLC014. So this is my final look, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up in the bottom bar. Please also let me know if you want me to create some other looks using a brand of your choice. I would be happy to do that for you. For those who are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Till then, take care and thank you so much for watching.